next episode. And you take this idea right about the brave new world, right? And the story is that they create the babies out of like a baby factory. They that industrialized process machines where they make babies, right? Now look at the brave, right? The new, like the new as in nuclear, right? Nuclear. See this piece here, 96. So it's like the Royal Arch thing, right? When you have brave, like obviously you're talking about the Indian brave, right? The Indian brave, and the new nuclear, right? Factory raised children. So like a conveyor belt type of idea, right? Where the sort of the children come with the thing, and then that's what you see in today's world, where you got all these type of like transes walking about, and all of the sort of like the male ones have the woman's hips and the short arms, and the sort of supposed female ones all got these massive long limbs, and they're all 6 foot and stuff like that. Wait, for the majority part, and but see this brave new world, India's first bona fide baby factory. So again you got the brave, the Indian brave, right? And this just happened to be India, right? With hundreds of surrogates, right? So again, you're talking about the Indian idea relating to, very much to where the cutting edge of what's going on at this time, right? For nurseries. Then you have this, this one here, very much, they're in the news and all a lot of it this time, the brave, the brave new world, again, Indian, of course, Indian. Here's a piece where it sort of, the fantasy of the brave new world becomes the reality, becomes the fact of what they're doing now, what's going on. These nuclear power plants, the brave new world. What they're doing in these places, is creating the babies, like in the brave new world story, right? It's nothing to do with creating power and energy, as they call it, right? And nuclear bombs and weapons is basically a total hex, right? So this is what they're doing in these facilities, right? And as you see, the reactor becomes the creator, like the god, the creator god, right? Of course, it's unclear, it's unclear what they're doing. It's unclear, like for example, all the workers in these places have to sign in the Official Secrets Act or something, not to reveal like what's going on, right? Because they're protecting this sort of hidden knowledge about artificially generating babies, right? Which is what they're doing, right? What they're doing is basically making trances, right? Here you see the process of splitting atoms, right? Now this is referring to the atom with the Bible, right? The atom's the first man. So when they're talking about splitting the atom, it's like the thing in the Bible about Solomon where he splits a baby in half, right? That's what that's about. It's about making trances, right? The making into trances, that's the religion of peace, right? Is to make trances of the people, right? So when you have the creator, right? Obviously, the sex person, a person who can have sex, is a procreator. Right? You can procreate life. You can produce babies. Using your own sperm and eggs, right? What these are doing is taking that out of the equation, right? Instead of a procreator, that's making the creator God. So again, this stuff's totally based on religious, ideas, right? That's what they're doing in these places, is making babies. advance genetic research and genetic engineering. And if you notice how these chimneys are always spewing smoke out, right, and you notice the Murloc idea, right? The Murloc thing where it's the smoke coming out. Right? There's a direct correlation between them two things, with the Murloc and these nuclear facilities. Right? It's basically coding in the ideas of what they're doing. The rest of the stuff, making energy, it's just a smoke screen, it's a hex. This thing here, it basically codes in their scientific program. That's what this represents, right? Murloc as in molecular change, right? Splitting the atom, molecular, right? Molecules. Of course, it's always portrayed in it's the god of child sacrifice. But what it does is produce the babies. It's just the day with the babies, it produces them. It doesn't physically execute them or something like in them profane stories, right? It produces babies. And of course, lots of smoke and fire and all that, right? The whole thing is about basically smoke and fire and all that. And this is representative of the nuclear program, molecular, right? To call it Murloc or Molech, right? The molecular and the chemicals, right? To Molech. It's to do with chemicals instead they were molecular ideas, right? And again, a molecule is a group of two or more atoms, see? So when they're talking about splitting the atoms, it becomes again the biblical Adam, right? Organic chemistry. To do with this, right? What they're doing is genetic engineering. These are genetic engineering facilities. Of course, here's your atomic symbol, right? Six-pointed star, right? Obviously the same as Xeno-1, Star of David, six-pointed star, right? It's basically the atomic symbol, right? Which means refers to the program, right? Talking about splitting the atom, right? Talking about this Adam Kadmon thing, right? Primordial man, most high and supreme man, right? Now that I was talking about white supremacy and all this, right? Because they're masking their own supremacy of their own peoples. Right? This is what they're all about, right? To split the atom and to make the supreme man. Right? It's them. It's not the white. They just blame off onto, they blame off onto what they've done onto other people. That's the whole game, the heavenly man. You see the Manichaeism. Again, Traniism. So all this stuff, it's to do with what they're doing in these nuclear facilities is to do with this. They just mask it with a high-tech science idea. As if, what they're doing, producing energy. Where the energy comes from electricity pylons and all that, right? So that's what they're doing in these places, right? See there, the creation, the reactor, the nuclear reactor, and the transcendent will of God. Right? You see here we tell where the secret and top secret information, right, applies to this nuclear industry, right? Because it's to do with that. It's not to do with nuclear bombs, uranium, and all the rest of the smoke screen. It's to do with American babies, right? That's why I'd have the employees have to sign the Official Secrets Act. basic, creates individuals without individuality. Each one is programmed to behave exactly like the next. So it's directly what they're doing now. That's why you see, like I see all these transes walking up, they got women's hips. They all look pretty similar, Everyone looks pretty similar because the program is actually making them without individuality, Basically, they're gonna sort of what they're intending to do is fusing all sort of racial types together and all that. Just to make it one type of it's the ones they call in this, they call like they've got different levels in this story. I've seen all this type of stuff before. And they've got castes, like the Indian caste system. So it's like we see the Indian there coming at the rise of the India in the world stage, and that all these Indians in a brave new world, an Indian brave. So it's the day with them implementing their caste system. Of course they've got these this alphas, betas, gammas, and all this. This is what the Americans say, the nuclear. But at the moment it's unclear, it's unclear, but it's to do with a new clear world, see. And here you see the epsilons are the lowest and least intelligent caste. The shortest and darkest too, reflecting the racism. They've got to put all these ideas in all the time. You see what I mean? That's their intentions, is to make a load of epsilons idea, right? The colony idea is very big in it. But this is the aim of the game, right? To make a majority as these epsilons type of thing, right? So you have like a hierarchy of different castes do different jobs, like in this. What you've got like sort of upper class, upper middle, lower middle, working class, and then sort of like a sub class, you know what I mean? So it's like this is what they've been working on making for a long time. This would basically explain the ideas why they had their employment followed by unemployment, stuff like that, to create a caste system in the world, it seems based on Indian, totally. Basically, the model what they follow, right? Alphas, betas, manual workers, gammas, right? That would be number 3, so that would be like Masons, Masons idea and that. Deltas, twins, and then the epsilons, lowest form of your worker. And it's funny enough, I want to see as how it's based on an ant colony, right? So you got eps, pez, peasants, that'll be the peasant, class, the lowest class. 5 caste systems, as we see the 5-pointed star making a big appearance in the Islamic, right? And the 6-pointed, now we know what the 6-pointed is, so the 6-pointed star become the class above. This become the model of what they're making, what they're trying to make, right? Of course, Dalit is an Indian idea of caste as well, Dalit. So it seems based on Indian caste system. Dalits are like a peasant class, poor people in India, really. They're the untouchables. Applies to the pyramid structure, used by Masonry.